What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to discuss about Azure Local. Alright, so what exactly is Azure Local? And why is everyone suddenly talking about it? It's going to be simple, clear, and super useful. So stay tuned. As always, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future videos. It really helps support the channel and keeps the new content coming. Thanks so much. Azure Local is Microsoft's hybrid infrastructure solution that enables organizations to run virtual machines and container workloads on premises while seamlessly integrating with Azure services. It builds upon the foundation of Azure Stack HCI, maintaining its core features and capabilities. Microsoft renamed Azure Stack HCI to Azure Local to communicate a single brand that unifies the entire distributed infrastructure portfolio. Azure Stack HCI is now part of Azure Local. Now you might have question about HCI. Let us quickly walk through HCI. Let's break down the difference between legacy infrastructure, converged infrastructure, and hyper-converged infrastructure HCI. If you're planning a data center refresh or just want to understand how IT infrastructure has evolved, this is for you. We will compare using 9 different points to differentiate these. Compute and virtualization. In a legacy setup, compute is on standalone physical servers, each one manually configured, often running VMware or Hyper-V. With converged, compute is bundled into pre-designed server blocks, easier, but still separate from storage. In hyper-converged, compute and storage live together on the same server. One node does it all, thanks to virtualization and software-defined tech. Storage. Legacy means a separate SAN or NAS, big, expensive, and usually over fiber channel. Converged still uses shared storage, but it's pre-integrated with compute. Hyperconverged flips the game. It uses local disks inside each node and pulls them into a shared storage system using software like Storage Spaces Direct or Virtual SAN. Storage fabric. In traditional setups, you need a dedicated network fabric, like fiber channel, for storage traffic. Converged often keeps this model, just in a cleaner bundle. Hyperconverged drops it completely. Storage traffic flows over standard Ethernet. Fewer cables, simpler design. Networking. Legacy requires separate networks for storage, compute, and sometimes even management. Converged improves that a bit with some network consolidation. But hyperconverged simplifies everything. One unified network fabric handles it all. Just standard Ethernet switches, and you're good to go. Management. Legacy means managing storage, compute, and network in different tools, siloed and slow. Converged is better, but still often requires jumping between vendor dashboards. Hyperconverged? One pane of glass. You manage everything, compute, storage, VMs, from a single interface, often through tools like Windows Admin Center or vCenter. Scalability. With legacy, scaling is painful. You add servers, expand your SAN, tweak the fabric. Converged lets you scale, but only in predefined blocks. Hyperconverged? Just add another node. It joins the cluster, expands your capacity, and you're done. Super flexible. Deployment time. Legacy takes weeks or even months, lots of planning, integration, testing. Converged is faster, but still not plug-and-play. Hyperconverged? You can deploy a cluster in hours. Software-defined, everything speeds things up. Cost. Legacy infrastructure is high CapEx and high OpEx, too many moving parts. Converged brings some savings, but you're still paying for a SAN. Hyperconverged slashes costs by using standard x86 servers, no need for a SAN, and simplified management cuts down operational expenses. Cloud integration. Legacy and even converged struggle to connect to the cloud. They weren't built for it. Hyperconverged, especially with Azure Stack HCI or similar platforms, is cloud-ready by design. Connect to Azure services, use Azure Backup, or manage everything with Azure Arc. So, in short, legacy is complex and siloed. Converged simplifies a bit, but you're still dealing with separate systems. Hyperconverged? It's lean, software-defined, cloud-ready, and built for the modern data center. Now you know the difference between legacy infrastructure, converged infrastructure, and hyperconverged infrastructure. In the next video, we will discuss more about how to implement Azure Local. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, take care and keep learning.